콘서트 맞지? Concert. When singers sing or musicians play instruments before an
audience,
they are giving a concert. The musicians played their guitars and sang songs at the concert at school yesterday. A cone is something that is flat and round at one end and has a point at the other end. Tony's favorite kind of cone is an ice cream cone. Bright orange cones were placed around a large hole in the street until the street could be fixed. Confuse means to mix up so that something is not clear. That game used to confuse us. It became less confusing after we read the directions a few times. The story confused me at first, but second chapter thought it was exciting and fun. Connect means to join two or more things, place, or ideas together in some way. A bright connects the bridge connects the island with the beach. Jen uses email to connect with her cousin Nicole, who live far away. Jen used email to connect with her cousin Nicole, who live far away. Container. A container holds or stores things. Boxes, jars, and cans are containers. In the cafeteria at school, there are special containers for bottles and paper to be recycled. Contest. Contest. People play game or race against each other to see who is best at it. The winner is the one who does best in the contest. Paul won the spelling contest when he spelled more words right than anyone else. 엄마! 일로 와. 이거 봐도 어떻게 발음하는지 모르겠어.
Continent.
Continent. A continent is one of the large pieces of land that make up the Earth. There are 7 continents. The name of the continents are North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and Antarctica. The United States is the continent of North America. Continue. Continue means to keep doing something. Let's continue the stories tomorrow. It continued to rain all afternoon. They continued to train the elephant at the circus until it had learned the new trick. Control. When you control something, you decide what is to be done and when it is to be done. When the traffic light is broken, a police officer controls the traffic by deciding which cars should stop or go. Cook. When you cook, you heat up food until it is hot and ready for eating. When food is being fried, baked, or boiled, it is being cooked. A person who cooks is called a cook. A cook who makes special food is also called a chef. Cookie. A cookie is a kind of fruit that is small, flat, and sweet. Most cookies are baked. Tyler's like sandwich cookies with vanilla cream in the middle. Cool. Something that is cool is warmer than something that is cold. Cool means a little cold. The flowers in the shop are kept cool, so they will stay fresh. Cooperate.
Cooperate.
Cooperate. When people cooperate, they work together. The neighbors cooperated and cleaned up the park last May. Copy. To copy is to act like someone else or to make something look just like everything else. Christopher copies the name of the states to try to learn how to spell them. Daniel drew a giraffe by copying a giraffe from a picture her father took with his new camera. A copy is something that looks just like something else. Aunt Maria wants a copy of the picture of us when we were babies. The artist made 25 copies of his picture to sell at the fair. Corn. Corn is a vegetable that grows on a tall green plant. The seeds of corn are yellow or white and grow in small rows. People and animals eat corn. On the farm, we picked corn and ate it the same day. Corner. A corner is a place where two lines or two sides of something meet. Let's put this big plant in the corner by the window. Correct. To correct something is to make sure that it has no mistakes. Miranda had to correct her spelling before giving her story to her teacher. When something is correct, it is right. We count our money to see if we had the correct amount. Cost. The cost of something is the amount of money you have to pay to buy it. What is the cost of a ride on the subway? To cost means to have a price that you can buy something for. How much do that rock cost? The big panda was bought at the yard sale, cost $2. $1.
$2.
Costume. A costume is special clothing that you put on so that you look like someone else. We wore costume to the Halloween party. Cotton. Cotton is the part of the cotton plant and grows in a small white ball. The cloth made from cotton threads is also called cotton. I have plants and a jacket made of cotton. Cough. When a person coughs, a sudden and loud noise comes out of the mouth from the throat. The medicine brain took helps it bad cough get better. Count. When you count, you say the numbers in order. Patty was proud when she learned to count to 100. The race began when Miss Rivers counted to 3. 1, 2, 3, go. Count also means to add up how many there are. Please count the pencil to see if there are enough for everyone. Country. A country is an area on a continent where people live and have the same laws and leaders. China and India are two large countries on the continent of Asia. The country is also land that is away from cities and has woods, farms, and fields on it. Dory, Carl, and
Farm in the country. Enos
lives in the city and visits a farm in the country every summer. Murphy goes to camp in the country in July. Cousin. A cousin is a child from an uncle or an aunt. In Karen's family, Aunt Tess has one daughter and Uncle Harper has 3 sons. Karen has 4 cousins. Cover. To cover means to put something on top of something else. Lucy covers the table with paper so she won't get paste on it. To cover also means to put something on top of something else to keep it warm or protect it. When we camp out, We cover ourselves in extra blankets. A cover is something you put on something else. That cover belongs on top of the garbage can. Cow. A cow is a large female animal that gives milk. A young cow is called calf. Crab. A crab is an animal that has a hard shell and lives in water. Crabs have 4 pairs of legs and 2 claws. Crack. A crack is a very thin break in something. If something has a crack in it, it looks almost whole, but it is broken. The window with a crack in it has to be fixed because it lets in cold air. Cracker. A cracker is a small flat baked food that is like a cookie but is not sweet. Janet likes peanut butter on crackers. Crane. A crane is a large machine with a long arm that is used for lifting and moving heavy things. Crash. When something crashes, it makes a loud sound and sometimes breaks. During a storm at sea, huge waves crash against the side of the boat. A crash is a loud sound. There were a loud crash in the kitchen when Billy dropped the dishes he was carrying. Crawl. Crawl means to move along the floor or ground. Crawl means to move along the floor or ground on your hands and knees. Most babies can crawl with they are 9 months old. Crawl also means to move very slowly. When the road is icy, the cars crawl. Crayon. A crayon is a piece of wax shaped like a short pencil. Crayons come in many colors and are used for coloring, drawing, and writing. Amy drew a picture of a farm with a pencil and colored it in with crayons. Create. To create is to make something new or to make something in a new way. Let's create a story about a child who falls asleep and wakes up in a castle. Kevin is creating a drink by mixing all the leftover juices together. Crocodile. A crocodile is a reptile that lives in the water in warm place. Crocodiles have long, low bodies and short legs. Do you know how a crocodile is live different from an alligator? A crocodile's head is more point in front and has two teeth that stick out when its mouth is closed. Crooked. Something is crooked is bent or curved. It is not straight. Lucas drew crooked lines on a paper to look like lightning. The picture on the wall looks crooked because one side is higher than other. Crop. A crop is a plant that is grown in large amounts and very often sold as food. Farmers grow wheat, corn, potatoes, tomatoes, and many other kinds of crops.